The sun scorched the land. Rivers dried. Crops withered. In the village of Naluba, children cried from hunger, while mothers looked to the sky, hoping for rain. But the skies remained silent, and the people began to starve. While the people begged for food, Chief Odu sat in secret. Beneath his hut, he had dug deep pits, filled with yams and grains. "Let the fools suffer," he whispered. "This food is mine, for my lineage alone." The cries of children echoed through the village. Empty bowls, hollow bellies, yet the chief only raised his hand and said, "There is nothing. Pray to the gods." And still, he feasted alone in the dark. One hot morning, a stranger came to Naluba, an old blind man, barefoot and tired, leaning on a worn stick. "I seek only a handful of food," he said. But no one answered. No one cared. When the old man reached the chief's hut, Odu burst into laughter. "You're blind and broke. Go beg from the trees." His guards shoved the old man aside as the villagers watched, silent, ashamed. As the sun dipped low, the old man came to a small hut. A widow, frail and kind, saw him and said, "I have only a little millet, but you may share it." The old man smiled. "Your heart is full, even when your bowl is not." The next morning, the widow rose to fetch water from her dry well. But something had changed. The well was overflowing, sweet, clear water bubbling to the top. She gasped, and word spread quickly the gods had blessed her. Whispers floated through Naluba. Could he be a spirit? Why did the widow's well return? The same people who once laughed now stared at the blind man's path with uneasy eyes, afraid they had mocked something divine. That night, Chief Odu awoke to chaos. His yam pit, empty. Clay pots broken, grains gone. "Who has stolen from me?" he screamed. But no footprints, no thieves, only silence, and a cold wind whispering, "Greed feeds no one." Before dawn, fire engulfed the chief's compound. Flames danced across his hut, burning robes, treasures, and pride. Odu dropped to his knees, watching everything he hid turn to smoke, and in the distance, the blind man stood watching. Through the smoke and ashes, the blind old man returned, unburned, unafraid. His walking stick tapped softly on the earth. The people stepped back, even the chief could not speak. Something about the old man was no longer human. Beneath the sacred baobab tree, the old man turned. She gave her last and was blessed. "You hoarded and were emptied." His voice thundered without shouting. "What we share multiplies. What we hide rots in the dark." One by one, the villagers dropped to their knees. Men, women, even the chief. The truth was clear. The blind man was not blind, not ordinary. He was a spirit, sent to test their hearts. The people gathered and chose a new leader, the widow's young son. Humble, honest, the village danced, drums echoing into the sky. They had seen wealth destroyed, but kindness rise from the ashes. From that day on, no one in Naluba ate alone. Every meal was shared, every hand was held. And when rain finally came, it poured not just on fields, but on hearts softened by truth. Greed lost, generosity won.